All right, so what was the week like? How'd it go? What'd you concentrate on?
Oh, school. So the week started with school. We got a couple guys some rest actually. A couple injuries. We had the flu we were battling, so we got through some of that, and we just focused on the things that have been, problems for us. Turning the ball over, free throws. Getting a little more consistency out of everybody, and we're playing another, good team. Every team in this league is very good. They have two of the best guards, dynamic guards, so if our headache's there, and our guards will have a full day tomorrow chasing them around. So I thought we got better again, and I thought we got healthy. Issa sprained his ankle yesterday in practice, so I don't know where he is, but everyone else is ready to go.
Okay.
I don't know if you break down the schedule in like mini blocks or whatever, but I guess you're a third way through 6 games. What have you learned about your team through 6 games? Big Ten
We're
games?
consistently inconsistent. That's what I probably have learned. The league is unbelievable. Going on the road is a double challenge, and we've played a lot of road games. Just the rosters. I mean, what teams are bringing off the bench, for players, the depth, the terrific coaching. But I also like signs that we've improved a lot, even though our record doesn't show it. We've gotten better. We out-rebounded the team the other night. Hadn't been out-rebounded all year long by +9 on the road. I think our defense is good when we play 5-on-5. I just think we continue to turn the ball over and give up easy points. So, trying to solve some of those problems, with our team as we continue to grow. I think Cory's been great. His growth has been tremendous in the last 3-4 weeks. And we've just got to get more consistent efforts out of everybody. One night, Deshaun looks like an all-league guy, and then the next night doesn't play as well. And not just him. Every guy, every guy on the roster has to be more consistent, and trying to make sure that happens moving forward here.
Steve, Cory's growth, how much of that has been on the defensive end the last couple of games?
A ton of it has, but it's been on both ends. I mean, his percentages are up, and every year he's practicing better. He's doing a great job at film prep. He's really grown, so I'm real pleased, and you can tell by the numbers in a great league. His numbers are way up in a great league, and everyone's trying to stop him. So real pleased with Cory.
As we go into the second half of the season, Steve, could you assess the progress of your freshmen? Issa was starting at one time. Eugene is now.
Yeah. I think the typical freshman. It's a long year, and I think they're going through some ups and downs, and they realize how good everybody is, how well prepared you have to be. Practices are tough for them. But they show signs, they show signs, and like any freshman, you never really want to count on your freshmen as a coach. I always look at freshmen as their bonus. If they're good, they're bonuses. But the year's a long year for them. It's a learning experience. I think they're getting through a typical freshman year.
Can I ask you about the two guys individually? Eugene first. What you've seen in him that keeps him in the lineup?
I love his toughness, and that's what keeps him in the lineup. I think he's, has a chance to be one of our better passers, and obviously we're not a great passing team, but he continues to work. I think he's a good rebounder, but really, his toughness and his ability to get better, has I think really helped our team in a lot of ways, and I think his best days are ahead of him too, as he keeps figuring it out. And then Issa, he's a shooter. His body's starting to break down a little bit, but. And he hasn't been, as consistent, obviously, shooting the ball. I don't think we help him in those areas either. Doing a great job getting the ball when he's open, in his shooting pocket. We struggle to get the ball to him at the right times where he can shoot it. But, he shows some signs, too. And, again, I think like any freshman, he goes through a lot with the body. It's a real physical league, and it's a real long year.
Does he need to gain weight?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
how much do you
obviously.
think?
100 pounds? You got 150 on your thing? No, he obviously needs to get stronger and gain weight. But he needs to go through a freshman year like this, too, to make sure he knows where he has to improve his ball handling, passing, the real physical league. And he's finding that out.
Has the league been tougher than you thought, or is this what you expected for the Big Ten?
No, great league. I knew it would be great. Every team is, terrific, as you could see, and challenges us in a lot of different ways. Really good coaching. From top to bottom, they say this is the best the league's been, in a while, from 1 to 14. So when Coach told me I picked a tough year to get into the league, but that's okay. I knew it'd be difficult, and they picked us 14th, and we're getting better. So we'll keep fighting, and we'll keep defending and we'll keep rebounding hopefully, and you know, one of these days we're going to really take care of the basketball and get some good shots up. And we've been in every game. I feel comfortable saying that, even though the final score doesn't indicate it sometimes. But we've been hanging around, and if we can make some timely shots or not turn the ball over, some timely plays, we make it a little bit more interesting.
Free throw shooting, how do you?
Yeah, I mean, we're doing a ton of that too. I think that goes side to side. I mean, very rarely have I been around a team that shoots threes and makes threes that, doesn't make free throws. We're obviously not a great shooting team. That's been one of our Achilles for a couple years now. Doing more of it, emphasizing it different ways. Got to get tougher. I mean, a lot of that's toughness. You got to step up to the line and make free throws. And it's everybody too. It's not just one person. So, sometimes it's easy to solve a problem when only one guy's turning it over, or when one guy, but it's a team thing, and we got to obviously do better in that area because we're leaving a lot of points on the board.
Steve, go ahead, Sam.
I was going to say, is the flu still a concern, or have you guys been able to move past that yet?
No, I mean, I
with
think
players?
we've just, everyone's had it at different times.
That's what I
don't
mean.
know
You
if
think it's over, or is it still a concern?
I mean, I hope so. That'd be great, but I don't know. You'll have to talk to our medical people about that. But I'm hoping, everyone's had it at different times, and they seem to have gotten through it. But probably like every team in America, it's a long year, and it's that time of the year.
You talk about the consistency in the league, top to bottom. Everyone, it's one of the best years. Nebraska, for example, start off 3-0. They come in here 3-3. They lost to Ohio State, who was 0-6 before playing them. Does that kind of show that anyone can win any given night on this season?
Well, I mean, it shows you how good the league is, and Nebraska is a team I've watched all their tapes now, and they just pose many problems. They got two dynamic guards. I mean, dynamic is as good of guards as there are in Power 5 conferences. Only one other team, Georgia, has two guards, averaging more points. So pose many problems. You got to play great every night in this league. Nebraska has beaten some great teams, and the other night they took a tough one. But that was a very winnable game for them too. So well coached, another program well coached with good players, and going to pose us many problems. We're going to have to play really well, and we're going to have to deserve to win. We've talked a lot about that with our team. Now, everyone wants to win. Now, do you deserve to win? If you do, you stop with the pick sixes, you make some free throws, and you do a better job on the defensive end. And, you got to deserve to win against really good teams. And we haven't yet, but anyone on any given night, you got to play in this league for sure.